God will provide for you.
This moment is the day that the Lord has made.
Okay, so first of all, I have a degree in psychology with first class honors. And it's like, woo, yeah, awesome. But to get there was a lot. And I say that because at that point in time, I was doing my degree during COVID, and I was a youth president, and I was on the team that was recording, and I was dancing, and I was on the worship team, and I was one of the directors. And yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. And initially, there's two major things that I want to really touch on. And the first thing is that God will come through for you. And I say that because I remember I was shuffling between leading the youth at my church and studying. And I said to God, God, I need more time to study. This exam is in like 2 days and I need more time to study. And I said, God, I would really like more time, but I'm just going to try to steward the time that you are giving me right now to study. And I went and I get the textbook and I get the course outline, and every topic that was there, I just read. When I tell you I read this textbook, I was reading this textbook back to front. And I remember I had only gotten to a particular topic, and I was like, Lord, I got these other exams coming out, I got these other things that I have to do, but I trust in you. I really trust in you. And I was like, God, you gonna make a way somewhere. If it is that you are going to show me which topics to study that could be on this test, well then so be it. But you can make a way. If like you are going to make a way some way. And I really just thought that God was just going to show me what topics I need to study, and then that would be it. And I remember the next day came, one day away from the exam. Exam is like the next day, if I remember correctly. And back at it, just studying, just trying to. Because bear in mind, I study for exams, but I still have assignments to submit for exams. Because the exams were like online. So it's also like preparing essays to submit for subjects and like things like due one day after the next or on the same day. And then on top of that, you have a multiple choice to complete, right? And the multiple choice questions would be crazy. But anyways, so came in that day now, and I'm like, Lord, you should show me what to study. And I remember I came in and somebody said, oh, exams get pushed back. And I was like, yo, that's ain't a thing. Like, stop making jokes. I was like, serious? And I was like, because at UE, exams don't get pushed back here. It's rain, fall, sunshine, you will have your examination. Christmas, if they need to put an examination on Christmas, I feel like they'll be like, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Come out, you could go on afterwards. And what happened was true. The exam got pushed back by like maybe like 3 or 4 days, and I said, oh my God, thank you. What had happened was telecommunications across the Caribbean were down, and I was like, oh my God, I thank you so much. And I was able to get an A or A plus in that class because I had the extra time that I needed to be able to complete what I needed to complete. Up to this point, I could definitely remember. I still did not get to cover, I think it was one topic that I didn't get to cover. And it was probably like 2 questions on that, but you know, you just hope for the best and you click. But outside of that, everything else that I studied came, and I was just so grateful and I was so relieved. And then another time, there was this test that I had, and I was like, Lord, I need to study. And he was like, no, you need to go to sleep. And I said, excuse me? He was like, Krista, you need to go to sleep. I'm like, Lord, but I ain't finished read through these 3 articles. And he was like, Krista, you need to go to sleep. And I was like, all right, God, I could go sleep. But in my mind, I was like, all right, God, I was like, all right, I could get up the next morning, though, and I could study, though. You're talking about go sleep. But all right, I could sleep now. I could be obedient to you now. But I could go and study in the morning come. When I tell you, I think about 2 or 3 people call me back to back to help them with projects, and I did help them. And by the time I was finished helping them, all I had time to do was bed, eat, and it was time for my test. And I was like, God, you know that I don't want to get and study, but you didn't want me to study no more. And he was like, Crystal, I got you. And I got through with the exam. In that class, I got an A minus. I don't like A minuses. I don't like minus letters. Like, I don't like minus letters. Like, at that point in time, I was really consumed with like academic achievement. So like I remember like I would get A pluses and I would be like, but is there more? You know, like the A plus will not satisfy me because it was just an unhealthy relationship with school. But all of that to say that God really came through for me in terms of me being able to get first class honors in my degree because there were so many things that I was doing, but he taught me how to study. He taught me when to study. He taught me when to take breaks. He reminded me to eat. He showed me so many things to do. And as exams come upon you in this season, I encourage you to go into God, seek God, and He will guide and direct you to do. When He tells you to rest, you rest. When He tells you to go together and do this assignment, you get up and you go and you do it. When He says to stay up late, you stay late. When He says to go to sleep, you do what He tells you to do because He knows and He understands. And if I had so many things on my plate, and I was able to continue to serve God and get first class honors in my degree, then I encourage you to like don't give up on God. Don't leave out God for a degree because He will guide and He will direct you and He will be the person to give you the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding to actually accomplish the best in your degree. So enjoy your day and remember that God absolutely loves you.
This moment is the day that the Lord